Greetings, Auto Subs, VideoJames. You like that new intro? That's the new intro. I told you guys I'd be working on a new intro, and I can't really do the kind of big, large-scale intros that a lot of people do. Like, I can't do, like, skits in that at the beginning of my video. I can't really do really long intro things. So, I just changed it to Auto Subs, and that's basically what I'm going to be calling all my subscribers now, just because, I don't know, just because I felt like it. But anyway, today we're going to be breaking down the new Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon trailers that we got. I was going to break down the other one, but I wasn't at the same time, because once I knew the other one came out a few days ago, then I heard that there was going to be another one coming out the next day, so I decided, okay, I'll just wait for that to come out, and then I can just get this done all together at once. So apparently there's supposed to be 2 new Z Crystals, or 1 new Z Crystal somewhere, I don't know the specifics, but apparently Necrozma, Dawn Necrozma and Dusk Necrozma get their own special kind of Z Crystal. And we are getting actually new Ultra Beasts, so let's just go ahead and see. So we got Pikachu being all excited, as always. Adventure through an Ultra Wormhole. Yeah, they have this point scoring system now. This is what I don't really like this. This whole point scoring system, I don't like this. I don't get the point, and it just doesn't seem like something that would be in a Pokemon game. This is like, because when you think Pokemon, you think you go and catch. You don't try and boost a Pokemon before you catch it. So it's like, okay, now we're getting these boosts, this mini-game. What Pokemon never has mini-games? Why would there be a mini-game? And I honestly really don't like it, just because Pokemon never has mini-games except for the contests, and that's it. That's the only mini-game that Pokemon's ever had, is the contests. Because the Battle Frontier and all that actually are part of Pokemon. They are a continuation of the Pokemon story and where you go after the story. But the mini-games, like contests and all that, don't really have that much of a story applicant, except for in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And then we get this, and it's supposed to be, from what I've gathered, this is supposed to be a way to power up the Ultra Beast before you catch it. And this is supposedly how you catch all the Ultra Beasts now. So you have to go through this mini-game every time you go and try and catch an Ultra Beast, and that's just going to seem tedious to me. I'm really not looking forward to doing that. But anyway, we're just going to continue on before I ramble. Yeah, see, this mini-game, I really don't like this idea. Battle Ultra Beasts in their home turf. Yeah, see, you actually have to go to the Ultra Beast places to actually catch them now. And there are actually new lands for Ultra Beasts. And Ultra Megatropolis is actually a new city where Necrozma took the light. It's actually going to be the new main area of the game where the bad thing is, kind of like in X and Y. But, going back a few seconds, if you'll notice, doesn't that remind you of Black and White? Doesn't that remind you of a city in Black and White that ended up being in the story? In fact, that was exactly the city from Black and White. I'm literally not kidding. They just took the city from Black and White and made it into 3D. That's all they did. Like, they're just recycling Black and White 2 again. And to me, that really seems bad because, I mean, Black and White 2 was a good seller. I agree on that. Black and White 2 sold really good. But Pokemon Sun and Moon did not. All the other ones did. Even with the addition of all the Z Crystals, all the new Legends, all the Z moves, it didn't sell as much. I think the main selling point for Sun and Moon was actually either the Z Crystals or Zygarde. I think people just bought it to try and get Zygarde. But anyway. But yes, this is actually the city from Black and White 2, and we see we have the new team here, the Ultra Recon Squad, and they are apparently from this city. And we have Dulce and Zowsy, and apparently each member has their own Ultra Beast. Now, I feel like the Ultra Beast that the members have is going to kind of correspond to their personalities, because all of these members have different personalities, and these are the only ones that we've seen so far. So maybe each one of them gets their own Ultra Beast. And then here's the main point, is we have UB Adhesive, aka Sticky, in its Japanese form. So I really like Sticky. I can't believe I just said that. But I really like this Ultra Beast. This is really nice. I don't know what its Beast Boost is. I don't really remember if I looked that up or not. But I do like the way this Ultra Beast looks. It looks like Stitch. It looks like something you would find off of Lilo and Stitch. And I really like that aspect of it. Because a lot of the Ultra Beasts were just meant to be like creepy and weird out and over bulky Pokemon. It's like, oh, we're the strongest ever. We have this overpowered factor that makes us have this overwhelming stat. But then we just have UV adhesive. It's just this little tiny cute thing that doesn't look like it hurt anything. And I really want to know what these things at the top of its head do. Oh, they're guns. Well, that answered my question. But yeah, this thing looks so adorable. You can go away. You can go away. I hate you. You creep me out. It's basically just Chandelure if it was an albino. It's an albino Chandelure, even though it takes down a Metagross one hit. And apparently Mind Blown hurts half that thing's health. Now we have UB Assembly. It's actually Rock and Steel this time. So now we're getting all the typings for the new Ultra Beast, which is actually really nice. I honestly figured that this thing would have some sort of Steel typing. I honestly figured that the new Ultra Beast would have some form of Steel typing. I am glad that they brought a Fire Ultra Beast in, because Sun and Moon was severely lacking when it came to Fire types. Fire types was what was needed to speed Sun and Moon up. It was what was needed to make the battles actually get their speed and their momentum back, and it actually brought a lot of stuff up. In fact, when I started actually competitive battling again in X and Y, in Sun and Moon, and I brought my Mega Charizard X back in the game, then that just absolutely wrecked. Mega Charizard X was the best Pokemon in the game for the longest time, and that was because no one prepared for any fire types, no one had any kind of fire coverage, because there was almost no need to cover for it. That no one knew what weaknesses there were, and everyone was just trying to be, okay, I'm going to use this new Pokemon because it's overpowered, okay. But what about the weakness? I mean, I could just send in Heatran, for example. Heatran. He would kill everything that's new. Heatran doesn't even give a crap. But anyway. Alright, and here we have the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Z-Move trailer. Now, this is the one that has Necrozma, Duskmane, and Dawnwing's new Z-Move that I was telling you about. So this might explain that black Z-Crystal. Because we did see in the previous trailers that Necrozma had that black Z-Crystal, and we had no clue what that was. So maybe, again, it's one exclusive to Necrozma. So we see Photon Geyser, which is basically for both of them. I think it's just a new move that he gets all together, so it's like Kyurem. And then we see here that we have the new Z-Crystal. So we have Solgaleo's new Z-Crystal, and we have Lunala's new Z-Crystal. So apparently, these give a respective new Z-move to each kind of Pokemon. So Solgaleo will be getting a new Z-move off of the Solgaleo Crystal, and Lunala will be getting a new Z-move off of that one, which I feel like is needed, because these guys were extremely underpowered when they were introduced. That these legends were so incomplete, it felt like, when we got them. Because they both feel like something that will be super easy to take down. That we've got Solgaleo. It's a Steel and Psychic, but it's featured around the sun. Okay, Steel and Fire would have worked out better, not Steel and Psychic. Like, where does the Psychic come into this, other than the fact that it's an Ultra Beast? Okay, it's an Ultra Beast, great, we get that, but it's not tiny little Nebby anymore. It's a giant thing. And Lunala they actually did a good job on, but Lunala is super frail. But anyway, we have the new Z-moves here, and we see Solgaleo's getting this new Z-move, Searing Sunray Smash. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Almost all of Solgaleo's signature moves are fire type. All of the moves he gets have some form of fire connection, but yet he's a Steel and Psychic. But anyway, we see the new Z-moves. You actually send them to the Ultra Dimension so that they're in your turf, and then you can just absolutely take them down and break your opponent with this new Z-move. So we see Solgaleo doing a Sonic, doing a Spin Smash, taking them down, and I do like that platform that Solgaleo lands on. It looks really nice. And then we see Lunala with that little ghoulish smile. We see Menacing Moonray's Maelstrom, and I just saw the eye from Ocarina of Time. That little moon thing in the Ocarina of Time, that was that. That was the thing's eye. Also, it looks like Lunala has legs now. Either that or it looks like forearms. One of the two. Oh, Mimikyu's getting wrecked. But hopefully these new Z moves will actually be both types, just like the Solgaleo and Lunala moves are both. And we also have new features to the Rotom, which means we can get new items from him, which I didn't actually know about. So that's a kind of cool thing. And apparently we get new services off of Rotom. So we have, I'm going to go back a little bit. Go back a little more. Come on, go back to where I want you. There we go. So we see we have new powers with Rotom. That we have Rotom Hatch, which actually increases the hatching time. Rotom Bargain, which lets you buy and sell stuff for cheaper prices. Rotom Prize Money, it actually gives you more prize money from entering battle. Rotom EXP points, it actually gives you more experience when winning a battle, which is actually good because Sun and Moon needed something to get the experience up. Sun and Moon needed some form of experience boost. But we also have Rotom Friendship, which I'm assuming either boosts friendship or gives the Pokerus. We have Rotom Encounter, which increases the encounter, I'm assuming, of a rare Pokemon. And then we have Rotom Stealth, which decreases the chance of an encounter. And we have Rotom HP Restore, which basically just gives our health back. So we got the Rotom Hatch here, speeding up all these services, all these new things. And apparently Rotom has a Z power. I didn't really know about this. Receiving my C-powered support friend. So apparently, hold up. Apparently Rotom just lets you use 2 Z moves now. Hacks. I'm calling hacks right now. That's overpowered. Z moves were too bad as they were. Why would you give Rotom the ability to let you use a Z move twice? That's not good. But they are kind of throwing back to Sun and Moon, where Rotom actually said, I wish there was a Z Crystal out there for me. I've even worked on a couple of new Z moves. So they're kind of throwing back to that by bringing out Rotom's ideas and actually making them fully fledged ideas. So they're kind of making a reference back to what they did in Sun and Moon. And I like that. I like that they're actually making a continuity with the games, that they're carrying things over from the same generation into the next. But anyway, that's basically it for this video. That's it for both the videos. There's nothing else really. I do hope that Rotom's EXP boost will actually do a great deal more for us than we're hoping, because the EXP boost, again, I'm going to drone on about this, it was just terrible. The EXP boost was not something that was good in Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon takes way too long to level. I'm still leveling up my Lycanroc that I've had for about 9 months, and it's still only at level 40. That's how long it takes to level up in Sun and Moon. It takes forever. It's not good. But anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. We're getting a lot of new stuff about Sun and Moon. What I really hope that each Ultra Beast does actually get its own area, and I hope that the rings in the minigame will at least give some effect in order to compensate for them being a tedious minigame. Because just going through a wormhole like that to get to an Ultra Beast is tedious. I mean, it's already tedious enough to try and find Guzzlord and farm him in the cave with how rare of an encounter he is. But anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. Hopefully you guys liked it, and hopefully you guys liked my new intro. I will be doing that more. I will be doing the new intro more now that I actually have it sorted out. I wanted to actually get the details confirmed on it before I actually decided whether or not to do it. And I decided I am going to do that new intro. But anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. If you guys liked it, you can slap the like button as always. I will leave links down to these videos in the description. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video.